Hi, in this video we're going to see how we can find the maximum point of a negative quadratic. Let's read the question. This expression here, and that expression is known as a negative quadratic because the number in front of the x squared is negative. Look, it's minus 1 x squared effectively. So that's a negative quadratic. We can see that if we complete the square, it can be written in this form, and we'll do that in another video. Hence or otherwise state the coordinates of the maximum point of the graph y equals minus x squared minus 4x plus 1. Now the graph is going to look a bit like this, and we're sketching y equals, minus x squared minus 4x plus 1, if I just copy that. And we're told that the minus x squared minus 4x plus 1 can be written as minus x plus 2 squared plus 5. Now, the feature we're particularly interested of this quadratic graph here is this maximum point. It's basically where the y value is at its maximum possible value. Because as you go up like this, the y value is increasing, and after that, the y value is decreasing, so the y value is at its maximum at this top point here. So we want to find the coordinates of this point here. Now, we'll do it the quick way first, and then I'll sort of explain what's going on. But basically, if you've got a quadratic in completed square form, which means it's in this form here, where it's x plus or minus something all squared, but no other x in expression, then the turning point we can find by negating the value after the x, so the plus b becomes minus b, and that's the x value of your turning point. And then the value after the squared, the plus c, you just use that as the y value of your turning point. So this is a turning point, a maximum and a minimum point. They're both known as turning points. So let's look at this expression. We've got the number in front after the x, and we've also got the number after the squared. And as I said, we negate the value after the x to give you the x value for your turning point. So if it's plus 2, it becomes minus 2. If it was negative, it would become positive. And then we just use that plus 5 after the squared as the y value like this. So this coordinate here is going to be minus 2, 5. And that's going to be the answer. Now, why does this work? The reason is because anything squared is at least 0. So if I just rewrite this thing here, just so I put it in the other order. So it's going to be 5 minus x plus 2 squared. I'm just literally just reordering what's there. If this squared thing is at least 0, and to get y, we're doing 5 minus something that's at least 0, how do we make y as possible? Well, we want to subtract the smallest thing possible. And as we said, the smallest this can be is 0. So therefore, we subtract the smallest possible value, which is 0, and then the y value will then be 5, because we have 5 minus 0. So the y value we saw was 5. And what makes this bracketed thing 0? Well, it's going to be minus 2, because minus 2 plus 2 would give you 0 here. And that's why we negate that plus 2 to become minus 2, because then minus 2 plus 2 would be 0. So that's why it works.